Hey guys, so this will be part 2 then. I was talking about my daily experience. I'll see if I can merge them. If I can be quick enough with part 2, I can put them together. So yeah, I was talking about chronic pain and how it's easier to use my BlackBerry than my netbook because it's more portable and I can squirm or get in different positions or whatever. Much easier. So I can't remember if I talked about, I don't think so yet, my routine online. So the first thing I do is check PS, of course. You guys have my heart and soul. And so when I log in, I check private messages, staff lounge, emergencies and urgencies, members in need of support, tech help, new member registrations, and backup. And then my lesser hierarchy forums, general health, and rent room. And then address any issues that come up with members or staff. Since I was last online, which usually isn't more than several hours, I don't sleep very much, and I try to be logged in as much as possible whenever so. And then with the networking sites, obviously, since I'm making a video, you know I'm like a big vlogger now. Okay, I'm not a big vlogger, but I'm big into vlogging, that's what I meant to say. I really enjoy it, reaching out. It's a little more intimate, personal, and since I'm trying to be like proactive and an advocate for us, it's a really great medium to do that. So, yeah. So pretty much my day, I'm outside in summer. It's gorgeous day. It's warm, beautiful, green everywhere. You've seen my ad nauseum yard videos, I'm sure. And I'm either on the BlackBerry or on the netbook every second I'm awake, literally. Because I don't go out because I'm so sick that the internet is my social world. So you guys have my heart and soul, literally. So YouTube videos, of course, the AnaGirlEmpath channel is for PS. And I also have the She Who Feels account, which is my initial account, and that's for like pets. I've got some medical tutorials for central IV lines, stuff on there. Yeah. And then all the other networking sites, Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, and now Zanga, I don't know, say. All are for PS. I actually never liked places like Facebook and that. I don't know, never got into it, but I realized it was a great way to reach out and get people aware of our site. So that's why when we all voted on that as a community that we wanted to expand PS, it became necessary to start networking. So that's pretty much what I do. Then usually midday, it's time to get Mr. Empath off to work. I don't know if I talked about that. He's really good with night meds, but he's forgetful about day meds for some reason, like morning meds. So we have this little ritual when he leaves, you know. Tell him I love him and I want him to be careful and ask him, did you take your meds? Because he forgets a lot. And, what else? Sometimes I put little love notes in his cooler because we're silly like that. And we're always just goofy affectionate. And, what else? More online time, more time with the pets. Days I feel better, I try to help out around the house when I can as well. I love to bake and cook and stuff, so. But typical summer days are gardening, enjoying nature, and vlogging and posting and talking and all kind of stuff with the ED community online. So then when Mr. Empath comes home, I like to think ahead for dinner for him. I'm kind of traditional in that I really love pampering my hubby. Like, a lot of women today are kind of more into autonomy and careers and stuff, and I was too, but since I can't do that, I have all this love in my heart, and I love to spoil my hubby, so I'm gonna come back when the AC turns back off, because that's just obnoxious, so be back in a minute. Okay, that was a short AC cycle. So yeah, dinner for Mr. Empath, and then we really like watching movies together at night. He has his TV time, I have my internet time. But we really enjoy watching something together, and right now we're into James Harriet, DVM's series, All Things Great and Small. There's also All Things Bright and Beautiful, right? All Things Great and Small, All Things Bright and Beautiful, yeah. He is a vet in the 1930s in UK, and they're little vignettes about cases that he had. And interestingly, back then, there was no small animal practice. You know, people had working animals and only paid for, you know, like, if they had to, beasts of burden, that kind of thing, farm animals and large animals. But James Harriet's preceptor had a vision about small animal practice becoming more prominent, I guess. And that proves to be true. Like, as the stories go on, there's more animals that come into it that are surely for companions. So we usually watch an episode of that, and I bake cookies, or we have ice cream, or something sweet and special each night, and then we have our blessing ritual, which is, I told you, we're goofy and silly and weird, but I think we've just both suffered so much and been alone so much that now we do live every day like the first. We do still cherish each other every moment. We're grateful. And kind of like along with the positivity and healing challenge that I have, we take a moment each day grateful for each other. And, you know, there's so many bad days where we both just look at each other and say, at least we're not alone. At least we have each other. So, it means a lot. And then, so, blessing ritual, I like to go to bed with him whether I'm tired or not. At least try and sleep, or at least rest till he falls asleep. If I can sleep, that's awesome. If I can't, then I wait for him, and then I get up, and I also love to read. I read a lot. So nighttime's more, I guess during the day, I really, really try and apply myself as if it were a career. Even though it sounds really stupid, because I'm on disability and I don't have that obligation, but I have a soul obligation to reaching out to kindred sufferers. You know, I'm in a unique position. I have the time. And so I'm trying to still utilize it and pay it forward and contribute back to the world and to people in need who sometimes their loved ones are so busy with, you know, day-to-day agendas of living that there's not as much time for emotional comfort and connection. And so I try and at least be a resource for people who need somebody to talk to or connect with, and especially the ED community. And we are so blessed to have the internet, but again, I'm gonna start segueing into stuff you already know. So that's pretty much it. Morning to night, that's the AGE day. If you have more questions, I'm totally open and willing to elaborate, so just ask. Much love. Bye.